G'day YouTube, GFreak here coming at you with another brand new Warzone video today. Masks are on in Melbourne, as you all know. Otherwise you get that $200 whack fine, whack straight on the chin. If you don't have the mask on, you will feel that, but if you have the mask on, you won't feel it. Anyway, so masks are on, but more importantly, Warzone is happening and you guys want me to review your gameplay, so that is exactly what we're going to be doing. We've been absolutely slapping with the brilliant MP5. Put any gun in my hand, we're slapping. We've got a tournament coming up. This week, we're going with the GFreak Warzone coaching, which I'm very excited to do because once again, like I said in the previous video last week, that it makes me a better player as well by analyzing your gameplay, because it makes me think about the process of the things that I actually do. We're going to be focusing on a few things today: repositioning, positioning, and when to take the gunfight. All those three things, if you put them together in the perfect sequence, you'll get that Warzone win and eliminate all those campers on the rooftops, underground, slithering around in their mum's basement. Just wanted to let you guys know that I do stream on Twitch live every Sunday, Monday, Tuesday, Wednesday, starting from 6 p.m. AEST. I also have a Twitter, Facebook, Instagram, and TikTok at GFreak if you want to go check that out. Hope you guys enjoy. Alright, so Amanda seems to tag up the search contract. Fair enough. A lot of people go for those off the start of the rip, which is, great play, but a lot of people do it, so it's a little bit risky. I personally go for a bounty. Less people tend to go for that because they have less skill to be able to, get one of those, or they just, they just fear getting a contract. So right here from the rip, she doesn't really look at her surroundings. She sees someone to the restaurant, pulls out the RPG and just gets shot from behind to the left-hand side. Unlucky. In a way, I think the kid dropped there just a little bit after you and you were in your blind corner, but it's also, it doesn't hurt to look around before you open up that chest, just in case, because I feel like you would have heard the audio of the parachute of the other player. So next time, just take your time, be more environmentally aware of your surroundings, and you'll be able to take that kid out next time for sure. All right, MK2 in hand, pushes to the left-hand side, crouch walking. Straight off the rip, I think that what you should do is with the movement, it's a little bit too slow. So run, sprint, and jump, and do a bunny hop. I'm pretty sure you have a scuff, so you can definitely be able to do that with the paddles underneath. Guys are interested in getting a scuff from Australia, make sure to go to bluemouth.com and go check out scuffs there and use code KANGA for 10% off. Great to see you cooking a nade, throwing out the back. They're not back left, and they suddenly came from back left somehow. They must have run under your nade, and there it is right there. Nice, good shots. Good shots. You seem relieved up in the corner right there. Oh man, you got a little bit unlucky there. Look, sometimes what I do is I land a little bit above. I actually have a look around in the third person just to see what's around me, just for some more environmental awareness, so I don't get beamed like that. Very rarely I'll get shot at the sky, due to the fact that I do look around and have a good look about, my drop situations and all that type of stuff, and where I can reposition with buildings with a lot of verticality to them. Just then you got a little bit unlucky, but at the same time, you could have potentially seen the kid on the roof with a white roof and he was wearing like a black camo skin. So yeah, that's okay. Unlucky. All right. So right here, you see someone and you choose to get 2 tags on them, 3 tags, 4 tags, which just definitely isn't enough. And you got thermited. Personally, what I would have done is see when the kid hasn't seen you, right? Wait for it. So you definitely do hear the person coming. You know where they are. The kid hasn't seen you right there. Okay. You take a really rough shot. The kid has a pole right there. The kid has a pole right here. Okay. To hide behind, to strafe behind, to do whatever. And you're just stuck standing here. You have nothing really to strafe behind. You can push here, but you've got better cover right here to the left, so they know exactly where you're going to be standing, and predictable. You're crouching as well, as you're lowering your maneuverability and your mobility, so you're taking it away from yourself, and then you pull out the MK2, and try to get a lucky shot on. But look, personally, you've got to pick your shot. You've got to take your time. You've got to wait till they're in the room, and then what you do is you take your shots when they're not expecting it. I would have personally just stayed here and waited for the shot, and if I missed all my bullets or whatever, I would have chucked a flashbang up here against the wall. Okay, what that would have done is it would have bounced off, a bit of trigonometry for you, would have bounced off the wall and hit right here in front of him, and hopefully flashing them out. So then it gives you a chance to reload your MP7, so then you can re-challenge, re-push, and then, you know, get that upper advantage. Or you can reposition and outmaneuver them once again with a big brain play. All right, so now we finally have the Kar 98. Let's go, baby. You pull out the knife. Okay, interesting. Right here, I noticed that a lot of crouch walking. I think that you've got to take crouch walking out of your game. And also, you also have another really important piece of equipment right here, and that is the scanning device. So you can chuck that, rebound it off a wall or whatever where you think the person's going to be, and it shows exactly where they are through walls. It's pretty much a wall hack of a device. So I would have used that, and then I would have used my Kar 98. Kar 98's pretty much a one-shot anyway. You know, it was a little bit fancy throwing the throwing knife. You know, 10 out of 10. There we go. 10 out of 10 for that one. I like it. You were impressed with yourself there as well. There you are. Right there. Very impressed. But what I personally would have done is chuck that, scan around, see where they are, and then I would have challenged them with the Kar 98. You know, give them a bit of a pre-aim and stuff. You did get a little bit lucky with hitting them in the foot, and they suddenly died, dropped dead. But look, I won't take it away from you. Great play in the end, but personally, take your time, use that equipment wiser and better, and you know, you'll make that situation easier for yourself. In case you did miss that knife, then you know you might be in a little bit of trouble. And I guess so. You re-land here, get the growl, and you spot someone that gets some awesome COD timing. Great positioning as well, because of the fact that, you know, you chose to kill the kid then and there. They had no cover. They were crouch walking. As you can see, I've noticed a lot of crouch walking for myself. There's no mobility. There's no time to react. If you're walking, especially compared to walking. So I do advise crash less, walk more. Okay. Because that kid literally had no time to react. He was slow. He was crouching. It was, you know, it was just the easiest kill ever, and you chose it well. So great play there. First thing I would have done is heal up straight away. I would have looked around exactly what you did. You looked around, and I would have healed up, put another plate on. Which, you know, you've got another plate, so you may as well chuck it on. Right now, you're going to be taking a gunfight with 2 plates when you've got 3 in your pocket to use. So why not use it when you had the time on the roof when you were safe? You've got a king. I would have tagged that king straight up before you push into this building, and I would have jiggle peeked the corner before you push in the building as well. So in case that someone was here, because that kid had spotted out someone for you before you were pushing into the building and before you killed them. So yeah, I would have done that. Good play. You've got the stun. Now, see how the lines go away from the claymore? That means that the claymore is offline temporarily. You don't need to shoot it or anything. Great for repositioning. It is really great for repositioning. I personally probably would have ran to the left and run out of this room because the kid knows exactly where you are, and you would have been able to hear the kid push up the stairs. You got pre-aimed, and yeah, they chose the opportunity, and they could hear you plating up as well. So that's how you got outplayed just then. I personally would have just pushed in there straight away as soon as that claymore was down offline. Push in there straight away or reposition and get out of there, especially once you got tagged and tagged yourself up. Okay, so you see a guy running from left to right. You saw 2 of them. You chose a shot. I think that a lot of people get a little bit too excited in battle royales when they see someone just, you know, tag them up and stuff. It's putting yourself at more of a disadvantage than an advantage, because they can regen, they can reposition up on this roof, they can rotate, they can do anything. They know that you've seen them running to this building, and they can just reposition you 9 times out of 10. And I know myself that if I do that, I can reposition and outgun someone 9 times out of 10 because I've got them playing into my handbook. So take your time with the shots, pick your shots wiser in what you're doing. Now you see them tagging them up. Your teammate pushes around the back right of the building. Right here, you see the person back right. Personally, what I would have done is I would have ran in there, had a quick scan and back out of there, because you just got put down to nearly 1 shot. Right? So you've done the right thing. Rotate around to a different door because that kid is pre-aiming that. Great play. Your teammate is down. You've got 42 bullets in the mag, and there's a kid just there. And your shot just goes from left to right, spraying. I think that a thing for you is potentially move the sensitivity down a little bit, and with that play as well, you've got a C4. You've got a C4 in hand, so you can chuck the C4 in there. You know, tag them up, make them panic a little bit. Chuck a C4, deafen their hearing, because when that thing goes off, they can't hear for a little bit temporarily. So chuck it in there, tag them up, make them panic a little bit, rotate back around. You know, keep playing with them, keep being unpredictable to the other team. Okay, keep doing that. Don't worry about your teammate. They're down, they pushed in. That was a very silly play on their behalf. So you push in there, you play around. You know, you keep making them guess, keep making them freak out and stuff. Dragunov in hand, you pre-aim and you crouch. I think that once again, you should stay standing. You've got the nade in hand, so you should probably stay back corner and chuck a nade to one of the corners of the map to make sure that they're not there in the back of their spawn. So it eliminates one factor. I generally like to sit the middle so I can see the cross of where the other people are. And your teammate just tags them up and goes whack, whack. Yeah, nice play from them. But back onto you. I think that personally what you should have done is kept your Dragunov out because they were always going to be able to, just spray and do whatever they just did just then. Whatever that was. Jesus. Okay, so your teammate calls out someone and I think they've got no armor. So, you position up on a really good head glitch and you pick the gunfight. Perfect. You shot the person whilst in the open. Great way. Great pick. Now, you know that there's one more up. There was no team wiping the kill feed. So you're just looking around, scanning the environment. Great environmental awareness, having a look around. You just got to be careful that this cluster strike doesn't hit you up. Great positioning, great shots. Unfortunately, you didn't down them the way you would have liked to. Personally, I probably would have just popped another dead silence. The kid wouldn't have seen where you are. I'd still pop one now. You've still got the opportunity to be able to do that. And great outplay. Great outplaying the kid. They had no idea they were genning up. You got enough tags on them early. And, won that gunfight very well. Good stuff. Great pre-aim as well. I just feel like you should be standing when you do it and you should challenge like that. Keep the HDR out. Keep that HDR out. Push into middle. I'm going to be capping that flag. Yeah, good stuff. Great play. Yeah, good stuff. Great stuff. One thing that you should know is that if you keep your gun in hand, you actually do a 2 damage tap instead of a forward punch. It is just stronger and it does stronger melee damage with your gun rather than the melee only. But great play in the end. All right, so you push down and he'll get tagged once and then you get downed. Okay, so right here, when you get tagged that first time, bang, tagged here, what you should be doing is see this rock here. You've got so much height, so much verticality, and so much cover, right? What you should be doing is pushing straight up here, up this rock, instead of re-peeking the same angle that you just got shot at. He knows exactly where you're going to be going. I personally would be pre-aiming that same corner as well, because knowing that someone would either ego challenge or just challenge again. And in that case, you just challenge again the same angle and the kid's already pre-aiming. As you can see, the kid was standing still, not really strafing at all, and pre-aiming that same corner, and you lost the gunfight and you got sent back to the gulag. I think that, see right here, the kid, as you can see in that kill cam, the kid was actually pre-aiming the left of the rock most of the time. And yeah, if you jumped onto the top of that rock back there, right here, you've got this whole massive rock. Okay, you can jump up there. Your teammate is back behind you, back to your back right. They can look over you a little bit, put a bit of cover, and lay back down. Put on some tags, and then you can finish them off. You can jump up on this rock. And then put some tags into him as well. Most likely down the kid. They most likely would have a teammate as well. And then you can both reposition and down that other teammate as well. Unlucky though. Look, you weren't really expecting it. I wasn't expecting that either. It was quite a random spot for people to be camping and rotating through and into. So you were unlucky there. But just take your time next time and, really play up on that rock. Make them think and outplay them. I think a few big things for you, Amanda, would be to focus on environmental awareness, situational shooting. So when you're in a situation, you don't have to shoot when you see someone. Environmental awareness, look around, see what's around you before you engage in a gunfight. And finally, just picking the right gunfights. You don't have to win every gunfight. You don't have to challenge every gunfight. You can reposition and run away. And yeah, I think that comes down to just putting some more hours into the game. Taking your time. I know that when we played together, we absolutely dominated. We won 2 games in a row, slapping with the Bruin and MP5 in hand, going absolutely bananas. It was incredible. Anyway, I hope you guys do enjoy today's video. I had a good time filming it, recording it. I love coaching you guys. Make sure to submit some more gameplay to me on my Discord, !Discord, on my Twitch channel, twitch.tv/GFreak. I am live every Sunday, Monday, Tuesday, and Wednesday. Make sure to keep up to date with my socials, Twitter, Facebook, Instagram, and TikTok for giveaways, more content, photos outside of streaming and whatnot. And, potentially the VF Series 2 SSV Redline Wagon Baby. You know what I'm talking about. If you guys did enjoy the video, make sure to leave a like and subscribe. I do appreciate that. I'll see you guys in the next one. Until then, see ya.